Hi, this is Sigla Extreme Vocal and how to use your false vocal folds to get a fry scream. Today's exercise consists of three factors. The first one is the vocal break, which can sound like ah. The second factor is the slight compression, for example, twang, ah. And the third factor is the distortion. You can use Kargyraa throat singing like wow, 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 or basic distortion like yeah, whoa. Combining those three things together will create a fry scream that will use also your false vocal folds. The first thing is the vocal break. So in order to get to the vocal break, we will sing gradually higher, higher and higher until our voice will just crack. It's very important to stay within the chest voice, the lower register, and to not fall into the head voice or not the falsetto too. And it can sound like this. So I am not doing something like because I prevented my voice from breaking. It can be pretty unnatural because we are trained as singers, as vocalists, to avoid a voice crack, a vocal break when we sing, and now we want to do it on purpose. Again, we don't want to go into the falsetto or the head voice. It's like we want to sing higher, higher and higher, as high as possible, without using too much support, without clenching our throat. We just want to sing gradually higher, higher and higher, making our voice break, and it should be 100% comfortable. If it's not comfortable, then you are using too much support, or you are clenching your belly or your throat or your larynx in order to reach higher notes. And that's the opposite of what we want to achieve actually. We sing gradually higher in a little bit lazy manner without putting too much effort in the whole process, and it will help us actually to break our voice earlier, faster, without going for very, very high notes. And it can sound like this. You see, I am not clenching my throat, my jaw, or my belly. I am pretty relaxed, and my voice is broken. Why we want to break our voice? Because simply during the vocal break, our vocal folds are relaxing. And relaxing of the vocal folds is one of the elements to get a fry scream without creating too much constrictions in our throat and without pushing too hard our vocal folds. That's why we need the vocal break. Alright, so we have the vocal break. I hope you have it. It's not as easy as it seems to be, especially if you are a trained singer. Alright, so the next step is the compression, and we will use a little bit of twang, like If you are able to reach the vocal break, now we will do it again, but we will begin with a little bit of twang, so it's not anymore like it's more like na. Can be also helpful to find the twang. Na. Like kids fooling around. Na. Something like that, yeah, it sounds like shit, like total garbage, but it will be really helpful, and just stay tuned, stay around to see what will happen next. Alright, so we have the compression, that a little bit of twang in our voice, in our vocal break. So the last element to get the fry scream is the distortion or the Kargyraa. Both are engaging our false vocal folds, and we want to engage our false vocal folds in order to get the fry scream using our false vocal folds. That's the whole purpose of this video, how to engage our false vocal folds for getting the fry scream. Also, if the twang is not helping you, you don't know it too much, you don't use it while singing or screaming, then just stick with your natural sound color. Keep your voice lazy and break it in the chest voice register. But twang can be super helpful, especially for people that already know it and use it for singing and screaming. Both ways are good, just try out which one suits you better. No matter if you use twang or not, we break our voice, and during the vocal break we add the throat singing or distortion sound. We just engage our false vocal folds. So it can sound like this. Whoa! Hey! Memories all that's left behind! And we have a scream. You can also try to break your voice from the very beginning, like and add to it your Kargyraa or the distortion. But for the most of people that I practice with, especially beginners, it's much easier to firstly get to the breaking point than to kind of build up the breaking point and then to add the Kargyraa or the distortion, just false vocal folds activity to get the fry scream. Then if they began already with a broken voice, but both ways are good. The second one, beginning with will be much easier for you the more advanced vocalist you are. So you can stick with the if you are not too advanced and you are just beginning your adventure with fry scream. So here we have it, a simple way of how to use your false vocal folds for fry scream. We use the vocal break, we use a little bit of twang. It's not necessary, but it's called necessary in the complete vocal technique. You can use it, it's really helpful, but it's not like the most important factor here. We have the vocal break, we have the twang, and we have the false vocal folds activity, which can be the distortion or the Kargyraa throat singing. All of those elements combined together in a proper order creates a fry scream using our false vocal folds. Thank you for today. I hope that this exercise will be helpful for you as much as it's for me and people that I practice with. If you had any questions about vocals, if you had any struggles during your vocal practice, or just wanted to practice fry scream, false chord, throat singing, clean singing too, just feel free to contact me through email. It's in the description below the video, or on the Facebook page Extreme Vocal. I will do my best to help you out with your vocals. Thanks again, have a great day, have a great practice. Cheers and love, fuckers.